Good day, I'm Beverly De La Cruz. I'm here to discuss video presentation of Organization and Management, Chapter 7, Chapter 10, Chapter 19 questions. Chapter 7. Question number 6. How do you think planning in today's organizations compared to planning 25 years ago? Do you think planning becomes more important or less important in a world where everything is changing quickly and increases as regular part of organizational life? Why? Answers Chapter 7, Number 6. Planning today for corporations make use of the updated technology that we have now available. Plans change quickly in the corporate world, and particularly in today's economy. Companies now can plan and revise planning as needed, quickly and efficiently by making use of updated technology that was not available 25 years ago. Decades ago, planning was done by word of mouth and by pen and paper. It was a longer process and took more time to change as changes to plans were needed. Planning is just as critical as it was years ago, and that it is important to perform an analysis to understand the strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats. SWOT analysis to your organization. Growth information to determine the most disruptive issues that the organization may face and also be able to forecast events or opportunities. The modern planning in organization comprises of people who strategically network together and collaborate towards accomplishing an institution missions and vision as compared to the plan that was carried out 25 years ago. Proper organizational planning is essential in the surrounding where everything is changing at a faster rate as technological advancement typically improves with time, thus requires adequate planning strategies that will incorporate the new changes in the business environment. Also, appropriate planning is significant in the competitive business environment that continually increases with the change of time. Question, Chapter 7, Number 6. Do you think planning becomes more important or less important in a world where everything is changing fast and crises are a regular part of organizational life? Why? Planning has become more important especially because of the technological advances that have occurred in recent years. Organizations have to plan how to embrace new technology which keeps on changing for them to keep up with current trends. Planning is important since it helps in the management of any unforeseen crisis. Through planning, an organization is able to set aside finances that will help it deal with a planned situation like equipment breakdown. Planning is also important since it gives an organization a competitive advantage over its peers. As stated, the world is changing fast and an organization has to change with it to stay in business. Through planning, an organization is able to keep up with these changes and have a better market advantage over others. Chapter 10, Question number 3. An organizational consultant was heard to say some aspect of functional structure appears in every organization. Do you agree? Explain. Yes. Functional structure is the grouping of position into departments based on similar skills, experts, work, activities, and resource use. It can be thought of as departmentalization by organization resources because each type of functional activity, accounting, human resource, engineering, manufacturing represent specific resources for performing the organization task, and then we agree with the consultant saying it can appear in every organization. Because even if the intense degree differ with organization, the characteristics of functional structure exist in every organization. These are flow of information, ups and downs, Departments communicate with each other, compatibility of manager and employee because of similar training, rules and regulation within the organization which govern duties and responsibilities, resource organizations based on their nature. Any organization need efficient use of resources, economies of scale, strategic direction, and control. Chapter 19, question number 8. What types of analysis can managers perform to help them diagnose a company's financial condition? Answers. Chapter 19, number 8. Types of analysis managers can perform to help them diagnose a company's financial condition. The financial statements of the organization help the managers to evaluate the general performance of the financial position of the organization. The balance sheet helps to report the balance of asset, liability, and capital of the organization. The financial statement helps to diagnose the balance of revenue and expenses to report the income of the organization. The type of analysis are as follows: financial ratio analysis, activity ratio analysis, liquidity ratio analysis, debt financial average analysis, profitability ratio, market value ratio. There are another types of analysis that managers perform to evaluate the performance of the organizations. These analyses come from the financial statements of the organization. Activity ratio analysis, inventory turnover, cost of goods sold, average inventory, measures the ability of inventory to change. Question, Chapter 19, number 8. How might a review of financial statements help managers diagnose other kinds of performance problems as well? Chapter 19, answer number 8. Looking at financial statements is a way of figuring out which aspects of a business are profitable and which are not. Financial statements are the proverbial bottom line, and if businesses are losing money, something needs to be done. They do not always indicate what choices need to be made. Thank you for listening. God bless po, sir.
Good morning, everyone. So first, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Angela Pili, a first-year marketing management student of Manila Business College, and I hope you learned something from me today as I answer some of the given questions of our professor in organization and management as our final exam. So let's start. First question is: some people argue that the matrix structure should be adopted only as a last resort because the dual change of command can create more problems than they solve. Do you agree or disagree, and why? Yes, I agree because first, lack of accountability. Dahil nga sinusunod yung matrix structure, lahat kayo nag-work across the team, hindi na natin malalaman kung sino yung dapat managot, sino yung may liabilities kapag nagkaroon ng aberya yung isang company project. So, importante na meron tayong specialization sa kumpanya. Next reason is lack of neglect nila yung functional responsibilities nila. Kagaya nga sinabi ko, since they are working across the team, hindi na nila napapractice yung pinag-aralan talaga nila. Like, halimbawa, ikaw nag-aral ka sa marketing, nagtatrabaho kayo together sa isang project, hindi na nagkakaroon ng specialization na kasi nga, nagagawa niyo lahat. It's good somehow, but let us remember always na hindi tayong lahat kayang maka-adapt into another changes agad-agad. So, another reason is difficulty to coordinate. Kasi nga, as individuals, we have different point of views. There are ideas na maganda para sa akin, halimbawa sa akin na marketing manager. But to the other team, hindi siya maganda. So, magkakaroon pa ng aberya, mas mahabang usapin pa, mas magkakaroon pa ng problema. Kasi nga, kailangan niyo pang dumaan sa kung sino-sino para lang ma-approve yung isang proyekto. Yun. That's why I agree. And next one is Think of a class that you've taken in the past. What standards of performance did your professor establish, and how was your actual performance measured? Do you think the standard methods of measurement were fair? Were they prior to your assigned work? Um, when I was studying sa ibang school, bago yung Manila Business College, yung isang subject namin, pinag-reportan kami lahat. We are divided by group, 8 members ata per group, and she told us na kapag na-perfect namin yung report namin, gave us a flat na uno sa grade namin. So, since yun nga yung pinaka-gagawin namin sa buong semester, maganda for our reporting, then we did our best. We followed her instruction, and we made sure na may intindihan at mag-i-engage kami yung mga klase namin during our presentation, and that happened. And yes, yung grade namin doon, and I think that's fair enough kasi alam namin sa sarili namin, nag-aral kami, and we made sure na may intindihan kami ng mga klase namin during that moment.
Good day, sir. This is Aileen Velasco, and this is my oral exam presentation. Chapter 1, question number 2. Assume that you are a project manager, that the biotechnology company working with managers from research, production, and marketing on a major product modification. You have noticed that every memo you receive from the marketing management has been copied to senior management. At every company function, she has spent time talking to the big shots. You are also aware that sometimes when you are the other project members slaving away over the project, she is playing golf with senior managers. What is your evaluation of your behavior? As project manager, what do you do? Okay, this is my answer. It has been observed that the marketing manager at the biotechnology company where I work spends a significant amount of time networking with top management and informing them to her efforts via email. When everyone else is at work, she joins them for a round of golf. She appears to have strong interpersonal abilities which help her succeed in her work. Okay, next question. Chapter 10, question number 6. A Hay Group published a report that some managers have personalities suited to horizontal relationships such as project management that achieve results with little formal authority. Other managers are more suited to operating rules with much formal authority and structure. What type of structure, functional matrix, or team-based virtual network do you believe your personnel will be best into? Which structure would be the most challenging for you? Give me your reason. Okay, this is my answer. A functional organization structure begins at the top with position with the highest levels of responsibility and works its way down. Employees are primarily arranged according to their individual skills and the company's related purpose. A matrix organizational chart resembles a grid and depicts the information of cross-functional teams for particular tasks. For example, an engineer may work in the engineering department, which is overseen by engineering director on a regular basis, but on a temporary project, led by a project manager. Both of this position and reporting relationship are represented in the matrix or chart. A team organizational structure is designed to break up the traditional hierarchy by emphasizing problem solving, collaboration, and providing employees more authority. A team organizational structure is designed to break up the traditional hierarchy by emphasizing the problem-solving, collaboration, and providing employees more authority. Employees benefit from a team organizational structure because it boosts productivity, performance, and transparency. It also encourages the development of a growth mentality. Okay, next question. Chapter 19, question number 19. What is ISO certification? Why would a global company like GA want ISO certification? This is my answer. ISO certification is a type of quality assurance that ensures that products meet industry requirements. An ISO certification is viewed as a third-party seal as of approval that a corporation keeps its product and service relevant to the international organization for standardization, development, and publication. Why would JA, a worldwide corporation, want ISO? That's because they want to demonstrate the quality of their product and services, cut costs by reducing wastage and materials errors, and take advantage of government tenders. Okay, sir. This is dito po yung lahat ng aking question. And this is my all. Thank you very much po.